Hey everybody, welcome to week 6. So, we're talking about feedback this week, more specifically. Now, remember last week, you got feedback and you gave feedback to your classmates in discussion. I think it went well. I do. I know a lot of people were very anxious, very worried, very nervous about doing these videos and then presenting them. But by and large, I think they did. I think they went well. And look, nobody's going to be a professional with these kinds of things, especially early on. So don't worry about that. And frankly, the point of it is not to get you to be some professional presenter. That's not it. So this week we're going to get more specific into the value of feedback, both receiving feedback and giving feedback. So the lecture is very helpful this week, breaking down a lot of these concepts. I know one of the biggest concerns people have with like last week's assignment or discussion board post is getting feedback. What if they don't like me? What if they make fun of me? What if I slip up and say something bad and people think less of me. By and large, that's not the way people are. And you can tell in discussion, the vast majority of people just wanted you to do well. They wanted to congratulate you. They wanted to encourage you. And that's what you're going to find most of the time. Here at Bryant Stratton, certainly. But even in the corporate world, even in the business world, people want you to be successful because if you are successful, you're more likely to then be contributing in a successful way to the company or organization where you're a part. So, just hopefully take some comfort in that by and large, people want you to do well. All right. So by and large, the feedback you're going to get is for your benefit. Okay. Now we've all probably gotten feedback that was given to us or presented in a way that was unpleasant or negative, and that does happen. But all the more reason to start thinking very carefully about this. What kind of frame of mind do I have when I am getting feedback? Am I ready for this? What do I do if the feedback is excessively negative? Is there anything I can learn from that kind of experience too? And how do I give good feedback to other people? Many of you are going to be managers if you're not already, and you're going to have people answering to you, and it's going to be incumbent on you to give them good constructive criticism, good feedback, positive and negative, about their job performance, but do it in a way that gets them to say, okay, I get it. These are the things I need to change, or these are the things I'm really good at. So it's important for us to be able to receive it, and hopefully that will kind of inform our ability to then give good feedback to people. So the lecture is good at breaking all these elements down and even getting into some of the specifics like nonverbal feedback or nonverbal communication leading to feedback. You think about if I'm giving you some feedback, but I'm got my arms crossed and I've kind of got a stern look on my face because I've just had a bad day and I want to say all these really wonderful things about you, right? But it doesn't come across that way. You might be raising that person's blood pressure as they're listening, right? So those kinds of things do matter. Nonverbal communication is the vast majority of communication. Now, that's going to be what we're talking about in the lecture. In discussion, we're going to be talking a little bit about nonverbal communication. There's a feedback element, but it's broader than that. And so there are going to be some videos, and based on your last name, you're going to choose a video. Frankly, if you want to do both videos, that's perfectly fine too. But it's an opportunity for you to look at these videos and unpack what is good and what is bad about them. Let me tell you, there's a lot that's bad, so it's pretty easy. And we should have some fun with it too, I think. But this is going to be important because these are the kinds of things, these indicators, these nonverbal cues are the things that we send out to people sometimes without even realizing it, and it can reflect negatively on us. Now, when it comes to specifically feedback, the assignment this week is another video one. I know you're super excited about that, right? Don't worry, it's just coming to me. But this is going to be you getting feedback from me on your MyCred up to this point. Okay. And I know some of you have been working very hard at this. Some of you are just getting into it and trying to tweak it and polish it up a little bit. But what you're going to be doing, I mean, in broad brushstrokes, is you are going to be walking me through MyCred, right? All the things you have there. So it would be a good recommendation if you could use kind of a picture-in-picture tool, that a program that they have online. Screencast-O-Matic is a free one. It's in the instructions. I'd highly recommend checking that one out because it'll allow you to kind of walk me through everything in MyCred while you're still talking. You don't have to do it that way, but this is your opportunity to take that next step with MyCred and to start kind of supporting in front of me, right? Only me, remember, why you chose what you chose, why you organize it the way you organize it. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's the primary assignment. So it's only one assignment this week and discussion. It'll keep you busy, but I think it's going to be very, very valuable in the end. Thanks, folks.